Hey folks, welcome back to Dimensions DIY. Today we are building a fall decor sign. Things you'll need for this project are some flare items. We have buttons and twine, a hot glue gun, some painter's tape, a 1/4-inch project board, a razor blade with a stencil, some craft paint and brushes, as well as some stain and white paint. Let's get started. First, let's shake our stain up and then apply it lightly to our board. We stained this on cardboard to avoid getting any on our workbench. Since this is plywood, we really only need the stain to permeate the first layer, so lighter stain works best. What? Are you serious? When staining, keep the jar of stain or paint further away from you, out of your range of motion. Okay, now that we fixed that problem, let's move on to cutting our leaf. After a few minutes of careful cutting, boom, we've got a leaf. Now we want to stick this leaf cleanly to our board. To transfer our leaf to tape, we laid the painter's tape down in strips, placed the leaf on top of it, and then using a razor blade, which is very sharp, be careful, cut it out. This took some time to get perfect, but trust us, the payoff is huge. Okay, now that our board is dried, we're going to take our leaf and stick it to our board. Using your fingers and fingernails, make sure all the corners are down in contact with the board. Now mix your paint up and apply it to your board. Be careful applying it around the edges of the leaf so it doesn't leak through. We let ours dry for about half an hour before we peeled our leaf up. Whoa, look at that. Pretty cool. Okay, now we want to add something fall, some sort of saying. And I write like a toddler, so this is a no-go for me. Luckily for me, I brought my friend Amanda in, who's great at calligraphy, and she's going to take over. Amanda's method was using a pencil first and then following it with paint afterward. It helps to have friends with calligraphy skills because there's no way I could have made this look like that. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, last but not least, we're going to add a charming touch to this. I found some butcher's twine in my kitchen, cut it, tied it into a shoelace knot, and then glued it onto the board. I also had this spare button laying around from a coat I used to have, so I figured that could be good use and glued it to the top. We did this project in under 45 minutes and spent less than $25. For all the products we used in this video, check the description below, and we'll see you next month for another Dimensions DIY project.